What up, what up? It's your boy DJ Bugsy, Door for Hip Hop Podcast. This is episode 101. It's good to be back on the Mickety mic. Shout out to my boy Robbie on the visuals. I got my man Simi on the audio. It's a lot of real people in the studio right now. Man, I got my man. He been in the game for a minute. He been doing his thing, put Philly on his back some time ago, and he's still here. I want to give it up to my bro, Shawn Smith.
What up, what up?
What up, bro?
What up? Thanks for having me, bro.
Oh, no doubt. So I do want to get right into your project, bro. Well, your old project came out in 2018, Cinco Swim. Yeah. And when I first seen a cover, I'm like, that cover symbolized something to me personally.
It do.
So when I first seen the cover, I was like, basically, you know, you beat up on the cover, but I'm like, did the industry do that to you? Like, what brought that cover? Like, what was the symbolization
not even the
behind
industry, it's just life. You know what I'm saying? Like, your habitat.
Okay.
Where you from, experiences, like.
Yeah.
And that was just like, that was like hope right there, because Cinco Swim represent hope. So that was like life beat you down, but God pick you up type of thing. Yeah, so that's what we went for. And, you know, we got it off. That's a special project.
Most definitely. Mm-hmm. And on the song, Your Vet Son, you got real transparent about your mother and your father. Can you touch a little bit on that, man? Because there's this one line on there you said, like a draft mesh has never been pressed on sin. Like, that fucked me up. So
that's
can
crazy.
You touch on about your dad and your mom, just what that song meant to you?
Man, Yvette's son, man. Like, damn, you really gotta be a fan and know about that song. Like the true Cinco Swim fans know about that. But like, that's kind of like the first like autobiography of like of my life for Shawn Smith. Like, when I came back, like I felt like I had to like, since I was gonna use my real name, I feel like I had to like really give him my life and all that. And Yvette's son is about like my parents, you know what I'm saying? And how I was made and like the fucking like the tragedy and shit that went on.
Right.
Like the shit that brung me into this world. Like, it's just crazy. Like, you just gotta listen to it. Like it's hard if I tell it take it away from the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta listen to it and really like just flock with me on it. Like that's a great song. Like,
most definitely. It's a classic, bro.
Yeah, man. I was in a different space when I recorded that, but yeah, just if you want to know about the beginning of like my creation, like Yvette's son, that's what you listen to. That shit crazy.
Yeah, but I do want to talk about your humble beginnings, because when you first was introduced to the world, you was Young Savage 215. So let's talk about how it all started. You know what I mean? And even, you know, being managed by Jimmy the Saint. Like, tell me about that space when you was going to TLA all the time, being on shows. Philly Hip Hop Awards, you know, doing shows was amazing and different. Let me go back there first. That space.
Man, the beginning, like, how did I start? I got like a rapper's beginning. Like, I started out, I think I was in West Philly.
Okay.
I had on like a beater, you know, some cargo shorts, some Chucks, like real young, braids hanging down, nappy long braids. Yeah. And I was just rapping outside, you know, and cypher and all that. I was just like spitting. Yeah. But before I knew it, like, the whole block was surrounding me.
Damn.
And they was just listening and shit. And I just see all these old hits like cheesing in the crowd and shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just killing it. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when I did meet my first managers that day, they put me right in the studio. I mean, it had me uploading YouTube videos. And from there, it just took off.
Right.
I just uploading videos, putting them on blog sites.
Yeah.
Allflamers.com, remember that?
Yeah, allflamers.com. Yeah. Absolutely. That was a real big deal for Philly.
So, yeah, it was just going hard. And I was like, hopping in ciphers, killing it.
Facts.
That's it. That's when you had to like go to North.
Right.
Go out West, go to South Philly, hop in stuff and like,
you know what I'm saying? Was that during the mixtape era? Was that during the DVD and mixtape era? Because I didn't really see you in that space, like on DVDs like that.
I think I came like
afterwards,
a little late to the DVD.
Okay.
Era, yeah. Like the later, like we were in the streets and all that, I'll say.
Okay.
But like the DVD era, I'm thinking about like NH, Meek, Reed, like that's my DVD era, like that I like.
So tell me, what now that the DVD era, who was like someone you kind of like looked to, like inspired you, and how did you get your name? That's what I wanted to ask you too. Young Savage.
Young Savage. Well, I got my name from like an OG of mine. It's like my pop homie. His name was like Big Savage or something like that. Like.
Okay.
And I used to like rap for him, and he just like adopted me like the little Savage, like, and I just ran with that. You know what I'm saying? It was like my first name, so I just kept it. Okay. And I thought it was cool and shit. And you asked something else about the.
Oh, I was asking you like about the DVD era, like who inspired,
okay.
like who was the artist?
That was a question. Yeah,
that was.
Man, the DVD. Don't get me started, bro.
So you was there for all those beefs, because
I was tuned in, bro.
Right.
Not even just the beefs, just like
right.
Yo, the Philly DVD era, bro. Like
that shit crazy, bro.
First
Shout
video,
out to Reed Dollars.
No cap. Shout out to Reed. SWP. Yeah. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
Joey Jihad was like my first like favorite that I used to watch all the time.
Most definitely. Shout out to
Joey Jihad. Then I started tuning in Meek.
Yeah.
Reed. Right. All that. NH.
Yeah.
Most definitely. It's a long list. Yeah. I be forgetting people saying try to name, but like I was really tuned in. Every time the videos drop, Enes. Yeah. Every time the videos drop, I was on it, singing them word for word. Right. And Philly rappers is the best rappers on the planet to me.
Talk to them.
So even when even if I'm penning, like I'm listening to the best rappers that set the bar so high, like when I'm trying to write raps. So I think that's really how I got nice. Philly rappers, Cassidy, rock with Cassidy heavy, Gilly. You know what I'm saying? I could go on for all day, but I feel like the bar was so high. Like every time I'm writing raps, I'm trying to see if I could stand with them, being in a cypher with them.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I just went crazy.
Now, what changed? Because it was a time where you were being managed, and then how did that split? Like being managed by Jimmy the Saint, and then I guess you went on your own. Like what changed? What changed in your career that kind of like severed?
Basically, I just went on my own.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to
and then you changed your name right after that, right?
We just decided that it's best if we go separate ways. Yeah. And I think after that, I even chilled for a couple years. Not even chill, but I was doing music like behind the scenes. I just wasn't putting out nothing.
Yeah, you was quiet.
I was just working on my craft and
like
living life and just growing up. And then I pop back out as as like a whole different bull. Like I used to I cut my hair and all. I used to go to events. I didn't know who I was.
Right.
I just popped back out. I came back outside because it was just, it's just my destiny. It wasn't like, even if I like stopped for like a couple years or something, like
the voice,
that's just
talking
me.
Like you need to do that.
Yeah, bro.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Then I seen you. Now this is what I wanted to know, because I thought you and Drama had a situation at one point, because it was a time where you and Buck Raw and all y'all was with Drama and Don Cannon. I know Drama had his little label situation, so I thought Drama picked you up. So could you explain that? Because do you remember that time when you was in the ATL with Buck Raw? Shout out to Buck Raw. That dude is serious, bro.
Yeah,
like
he's fire.
Fire ain't the fucking
niggas
word.
Y'all see him, bro.
Oh no, they don't. So tell me
he
that.
Got a real story too.
Tell me that. Was it a time where you was going to do something with Drama, or that was just y'all just was together? We
was talking like for a while, but Drama, that's the big homie, man. Like, dropped gems on me and just like, just gave us a lot of game that we gonna need. You know what I'm saying? Even if we didn't like
actually
do nothing, we gonna work in the future. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Him and Don Cannon and all that. And actually, I'm actually working on like some
music,
like Don Cannon. Like I'm trying to get some Don Cannon stuff for the next tape. So we're working on that. So shout out to Don Cannon. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the bros. So then you dropped a new EP, and it was more, to me, catered to the women. It was slow, simple.
It was a little.
It was. Can you tell me about that? Because stressing me, that drawing crazy. Talk about stressing me. Like, tell me about what that's about. Is that a personal story about a female, or that was just?
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't say it's personally about like one female, but anytime I get in my bag and like write songs like that, I go off how I felt like when I felt that about a female. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
Even that particular song, it was just a joint like, I just spilled my like feelings out. And what made that song so dope is the producers, Weatherman. You know, my homie Wit, Joel and John, they made the beat.
Okay.
But, a good producer just brings stuff out of you that you wouldn't normally like. And they really brought that out of me. So, shout out to them for sure.
Okay. Now I want to ask you just about hip hop in general. So I'm gonna throw some artists.
Let's do it.
And tell me what you think. Meek Mill, Beans. If you had to pick between the two.
Wait, you say I gotta pick between the two?
Yeah.
Damn, like ain't no like that's a crazy joint. Like,
yo, I know it's tough, but I'm saying.
Damn, bro. Meek Miller Beans.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like,
it's hard between the two?
Yeah, it's like that's like crazy, but I ain't gonna hold you. Cause of my era, I'm gonna probably go with Meek cause of my era.
Right.
But Beans is like in Philly is like Black Thought for me, and then Beans right under him.
That's my...
And then Meek and everybody come under that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But for my era, I know so many Meek songs. Like we skated to it. We drove to it. Like, I gotta keep it on. That's my era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Beans is like my favorite Philly rappers, no cap.
All right.
That's crazy. You made me choose that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, so I'm not done. So let's do this. Let me see a good one at Nicki Minaj, Lil' Kim.
Damn. It's kind of like the same thing. Like, obviously, Lil' Kim, like, the originator of like that like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
So somebody like Lil' Kim paved the way for like a Nicki Minaj or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But my era, I'm very familiar with how Nicki get down. I'm very familiar with Lil' Kim too.
Okay.
I ain't gonna talk dumb. But like, Nicki is just so sick to me. Like, her flow is crazy. Like, so I'm gonna go with Nick.
I respect it. All right. So what you think, all right, so I'm gonna ask you about sports a little bit. What you think the Sixers gonna do now? Do you feel like they have the pieces to make it all the way to the top?
Yeah, for sure. Especially judging by the last like 4 games. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody putting up numbers. You feel me? Like, so yeah. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah. Most definitely. So I want to know from you what you got coming up next. I know you just said you working with Don Cannon and drama.
Well, we trying to get some.
Do you have a release date?
I don't want to stamp that yet, but yeah, we trying. Nah, no release date. But I know it.
Oh, you know it, but you just ain't. Okay.
Not like one I could officially like, put out, but you feel me? Like, yeah, it's coming and it's soon.
Okay.
You feel me? I just gotta make it special. You feel me? So I gotta, I gotta experience things. Yeah. I gotta say stuff. Like, you feel me?
Right.
I be having opinions, and music is the best way for me to get them out.
That.
Yeah.
You put out a lot of visuals lately too.
My guy make wonders. Rel.
Yo, shout out to Rel in the building.
He go crazy. He go crazy. Been rocking for a while, man. So we just got that chemistry. Like, I mean, we like the same things.
Now, has your team over the years? Because I watched your movement, and I know that you don't have everybody still in place. But how when you lose people, how does that make you feel overall?
As far as like in business or like
business and friendship, do you feel like friendship and business can be mixed, or when the money comes, shit get weird?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's it's what you hear all the time. When money comes, shit can get weird between some people, but it's like it's different with everybody. It's really depend on your circle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. My circle's solid. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
As far as business, like not doing business with somebody, I don't take that personal. It's business. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we didn't work out business-wise, it's like, that don't mean nothing.
Right.
But falling out with friends, that's like, that's broad.
That's
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or money. Money ain't never like, mess up my team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I understand like in some situations how that can be, so.
Okay, do you feel like Philly hip-hop scene is more of a popularity contest than more of a talent? Because I feel like, I'm going to let you answer, but then I do feel like, you have this blind, like, fame monster where you really think you famous or you really think you that, but it's not really the talent. It's more of the blind fame. Can you speak upon that? Like, you know basically what I'm trying to say?
I probably need you to elaborate on that.
All right, so this is what I want to add to it. So a lot of times when you see stuff on Instagram and you see a lot of views and a lot of comments, it automatically equate like that's the artist that I gotta go for, or that's the artist that I gotta pick up. When the other artists that might not have just as much cachet on the gram, they might be a better artist. Example, someone like yourself. But it might be this other artist that got all this attention just off of Instagram, but they don't put out the body of work that you do. So I'm trying to see.
I don't even know if I would just stamp at the Philly. That's just like how the game is now.
Okay.
You feel me? Like you got artists that's like amazing, but you know, sometimes they could lack what another artist has socially. You know what I'm saying? Like another artist that's probably not putting that. I'm not even gonna say their music is not as amazing, but they're not putting in as much as that other artist is, but they hopping on the gram every day. They taking pictures. Like they got like it's an algorithm. You know what I'm saying? They
That's what moves
face.
the needle now. Don't you feel like that's what moves the
needle?
For
sure. You know what I'm saying? But the game is just played so differently. Like, you know,
compared to when you started.
Yo, in Philly, it's just like, you know, because I know talent it's talented Philly artists. You know what I'm saying? They popping because they talented. You know, regardless of whether like we agree with their music or how they do it or why people like them. Like how y'all like this stuff. Like it might not be like that to you, but like they rocking with it over here. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's to me that's all that stuff is just like art. You know what I'm saying? I don't translate with some of it. Yeah. But it's some stuff I do flock with. But you know, that's just how the game is. Ultimately, that's really just how the game is. So even the artist that's like, or you feel like they got great music, or you feel like they closer to that essence of hip hop, we would call that. Yeah. You know. All they need is they need to align themselves with people that's good at the things that they not. You know what I'm saying? Build a team and like make it work. You know what I mean? If you want to be in the game, like, you know what I mean? Shake. Like, you know what I mean? Do that shit. You know what I mean? Put it together. Yeah.
It seemed like you took a lot of advice from some OGs because the way you speaking.
I mean, yeah, I should have took more. I don't listen like I should.
Oh, for real? You feel like you a hardhead?
Nah, I'm not hard. I never place that on myself. Okay. I do like listening. I like asking questions. I like observing. But, you know, just like anybody, I make mistakes and all that. And, you know, I try to listen more so my experiences ain't just gotta be my only lessons, you feel me? So, yeah.